Hi guys, thank you so much for sending in all your questions. We've got a box here full that I'm going to slowly go through. I've not seen any of these, so they're going to be as much a surprise for me as they will be for you. So let's get started. From Anonymous, would you prefer to be a session stylist or salon based? Tough one. I've done session now for about 10 years. I absolutely love every aspect of it. I've always enjoyed being backstage at Fashion Week. I love doing photographic shoots, so the whole element of session has always kind of been a new world that I wasn't used to growing up, being around my family of hairdressers, so it was something that was kind of personal to me. I'm now coming back to being part of the salon business and exploring what I can do to kind of further now the Goldsworthy name and the salon group. So for me, I've always kind of kept one foot in each camp. It's a difficult one. I can't really answer wholeheartedly and say I want to be just this and that. But if I can always keep what I have at the moment and balance the two, that would be my dream. Lisa Hoy Smith, as a subscriber to your YouTube, thank you, I would like to pose the following question. Do you think your subscribers would like to see you posing in gold metallic Speedos in Marbella? I know at least one of them will. Thank you, Lisa. I'll do it just for you. Liz. Nobody can read that, surely. That's not even a name. How to make interesting silver hair after 60 in terms of both style and colour. For me, I actually love natural silver hair, be it that there's a mix of kind of salt and pepper tones, so you're a bit of your natural, a bit of your grey, or be it that you are globally white. I think everybody can get away with that. It's not to say that it's for everybody. The minute you start getting white hair, that you should instantly start to grow that through. I think you can also still enhance that with colour, a glossing service, or through low lights or highlights just to break it up or make it feel more universally balanced. So be it that it's very white through the front and dark through the back, we can balance that by bringing some low lights through the front or lightening the back section. A gloss will just add another dimension, so we can add just a slight hue of a different tone over the white hair. So there's always ways of enhancing a white colour and a natural colour. When it comes to cut, I think you really need to have a strong shape and a really strong style in order for it not to become aging. I think a lot of people are very aware of people getting to a certain age and then cutting their hair off. I almost call it the Marks and Spencer haircut, where you walk through Marks and Spencer's and there's a sea of very beige blondes. Everybody has the same kind of cut to the earlobe, flicked out, round brush, blow dried hair, and I don't think we all need to conform to we hit this age, hit that milestone, that's when we need to start to cut our hair short. So I think long hair and grey hair can still work, but there needs to be a style to it. It can't be kind of dragging you down, because I think that can be aging. Equally, if you're going to go shorter, it needs to be a strong cut and it needs to be a very commercial and fashionably wearable hairstyle for you to still look modern and young whilst wearing your natural colour. From Carl Larrard, is that how we say that? I know it's just his dad. Is it Larrard or Larrard? Can you make my wife look like Kylie Minogue? I'm thinking ash blonde. No, I'm a hairdresser, not a magician. Amnon Nimus, clever. Where do you get inspirations for your work? Quite often hairdressers like to pretend we're artisans and artists, and we look at leaves falling from trees and we get inspired by the colours. Truthfully, we all see elements from each other. We all have a go at doing that ourselves, be it that somebody's done a new colour technique. I think, okay, how have they done that? I may not do the same technique as them, but you push a technique yourself, or you've introduced something new to yourself. So I'm always kind of keeping an eye on what other people do and trying my best to keep up to date with trends that way, and then also kind of put my own stamp on it. I don't agree in ever just copying wholeheartedly what somebody else has done. I think we've got so many great tools now through social media, through YouTube, like and subscribe, Instagram, Pinterest and things like that. Currently I'm working on some looks for Weller Trend Vision finals, which will be happening on the 30th of September. And I'm just kind of trawling lots of different aspects of magazines, articles, fashion, and just kind of looking for something that gives me a reference point that I can then develop and kind of expand. And it's only then when I start to play with hair, you start to get a feeling of what direction that's gonna kind of transform and progress into. From the Bulger, Kerastyles or Weller? Well, depends what we're talking about. As I'm contracted as a guest artist for Weller, Weller. From Lynn Waters. How often do you wash your hair? I knew this was going to come up. So I washed my hair this morning, Lynn. That's right, bitches. Don't hate me because you hate me. Okay then, back to being Luigi the plumber. I see a problem. You got Steve Goldsworthy to do your plumbing, didn't you? It sounds like the monster from Stranger Things now. You got a bit of ketchup. Where is he? Right, we'll get that one again. Where is he? Where is he? You do the empty game, oh, I didn't do that.
And that's what it's all about. Oh, cookie. Oh, cookie. Oh, cookie. Knees and arms and
Josh has just hit 50 subscribers and we're going to go and surprise him.
Let's go.